Hello, good morning. Okay, so um, this morning, well, good morning, right? Hello, I hope you slept well last night and waking up to a beautiful morning. It's gorgeous out today. So, to continue on from what we were speaking about the last few days, which is how to know when you are actually healed from divorce. So, the next kind of phase or stage that I typically see is the action stage. So, we spoke about what the conversation, your triggers, and then now it's the action. What steps are you taking? What are you doing every day that is motivating you to see change, right? Hey, girl, hey, what's up? I hope all is well. I missed you last night. Um, yes, what action steps are you taking, right? So, we all say we want to change, right? We want a new reality in our life, but what action steps are we actually doing every day that's going to get us there? So, when you're going through the process of divorce, if you are still thinking the same thoughts, if you are scrolling through his social media, right? If you are still hanging around in the same circle, if you are, going through pictures and going down memory lane, but yet instead you say that you want to move on and you don't want the thoughts of your ex to overtake you and be so excessive, and you're really trying to move on. What are you doing that's promoting you to move on? Are you more focused on taking the action steps that you want to build your future? Are you taking the necessary steps to lose the weight? Are you taking the necessary steps to be more active in your career? Are you taking the necessary steps to get your finances together? Or are you still doing the same old things that you were doing while you were in the relationship, right? So, similar to what we were talking about before yesterday, as far as the conversation, what are you talking about, right? Where are your thoughts? Where is your motivation? Is your motivation in what you've been doing, or is your motivation to your future, right? What are you visualizing, and what are the steps you're taking in order to achieve those steps? Okay, or I'm sorry, in order to achieve that goal, what are the action steps that you are taking? Because you can think about it all day long, right? You can even feel, the sensation all day long, which is something I teach as well. It's not only about thinking about what you want in your goals, it's about feeling the emotion behind what you want, right? You can do all of that, and that's awesome. That's great. However, if you are not taking the necessary action steps, you will never see it. So, ladies, when I'm talking to you guys and I'm asking you, okay, so you're telling me, look, this is my conversation that I'm having with ladies. Naima, I'm good. I feel like I'm on the right track. I'm healed from that. He doesn't trigger me anymore. I'm not having the conversations about him anymore. However, I'm not seeing the results in my life. I really want to be in a different place in my life. I want to own my own home. I want to be able to travel. I want to do all of these things. And then I ask, okay, well, what are you doing in order to purchase your first home? Um, well, what do you mean? Well, do you have your finances together? Well, I mean, I'm still kind of like figuring that out. Okay, well, do you want, if you want to travel, where do you want to travel to? Have you researched where you want to go and the necessary steps that you need to take in order to get there? Do you need a passport? Do you need, some sort of whatever you need, in order to make that happen? What are you doing to promote it? Well, I really haven't, looked into it like that yet. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. It's just something that I want to have. As long as it's a want and you've put no action steps behind it, it will always stay a want, right? The only way to get to where you want to be and to have what you want is to do the action steps behind it. So I am a manifest your way meditation type of person all day long. I love all of that. I believe in all of that in the right stages and in the right way, of course. But you cannot manifest and meditate your way into a situation, right? There has to be some sort of action step taken. Or I hear, I'm over this marriage. I really am. I want to move on from this relationship, but I don't really know how. Okay, what have you done to try to figure out how to do that? Well, I don't know. I really haven't done anything because I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, well, there's steps that you need to take in order to figure it out, right? So, is an attorney that you need to speak with? Is it maybe you need to go down to the courthouse and you need to just kind of, download some paperwork or whatever it is? Do you need to read something? What is it going to take to motivate you to get to that next goal? Not just the thinking about it, that's a stage, but we need to move past that stage and into the action stage, right? Now, most of the women that I speak with already, in that stage where they've already either filed for divorce or either they know what to do to file the divorce, or either he filed the divorce and so they're in the process, or they're already past the divorce stage. They have their decree. However, they're still struggling with moving on, right? Wherever you are in the divorce process, you still have a future that you're envisioning, right? You have a dream that you want to achieve and realize. The only way that you're going to be able to realize that one day is to take it from a thinking to an actual being, right? To actually take those steps. And maybe your aspiration is, Naima, I just want to feel good. I just want to wake up and I don't want to feel stressed about it. I don't want to feel sad about it. I don't want to be scared that I'm not going to be able to financially take care of myself and my children. I don't want to feel like I'm always going to be alone and I'm just in this world by myself. I do want to have a significant other one day. It's not always about a tangible money, career, weight loss or something of that sort. Sometimes it is a feeling that you want to get to. But even when you're trying to get to a certain feeling, there's still necessary steps that you have to take in order to get to that feeling, right? If you want to feel the peace, like I said, you can't be scrolling through his stuff, right? You can't. You can't be going back to memory lane. You can't keep kind of regurgitating those old dreams and those old memories that you had with him. You have to do the action steps in order to figure out what kind of dream that you want, even if it's what I like to do when I take my ladies through during the Free and Clear course, the Thrive After Divorce course, is a dream board. No words, just pictures, right? So if you have to go through a magazine or if you need to download some images offline and paste them to a board and just look at that all day, that's an action step, right? That's an action step. So even that action will get you closer to what you desire to do, but you have to do something. If you stay in just the thinking mode, you'll always be in the thinking mode, right? So let's get past that stage. Hey, hello. And move to the step that you can actually start seeing the fruits of your labor, right? Let's start seeing the results of what you want in your life. So that's all that I have for you today. Have a wonderful day. I love you guys. And as always, if you have any questions, I know I've been receiving some comments and some DMs about, hey, Naima, can you talk about this? Or I have a question about that. I keep them coming. I love them. The ones that don't really pertain to what the topic is, right now I'm doing this series on how to know if you're healed. If it doesn't really have anything to do with that, I'm going to pin it, or either I'll get back to you personally and I'll talk about it later at another time. But if you have any questions about how to know if you're healed in the stages of that, just hit me up, DM me, okay? Or email me, but no, don't email me. Just DM me because I'll get to that faster. I know some of you, I said it was okay to email, but I want to make sure that I'm getting back to you on a timely manner. And I get way too many emails, y'all. So just DM me. So tomorrow, what are we talking about? So there's the conversation, there's the conversations, the triggers, the actions. Oh, gratefulness, right? So tomorrow we're really going to be talking about just the gratefulness and everything, and the thankfulness of when you know you're healed from a divorce. You'll look at things different, right? You're no longer bitter. You're no longer angry, and you're able to find the grateful aspects, right? Or the parts that you're thankful for. That's a really, really big piece. And when you got that piece, girl, you're good. I'm trying to tell you, it's a real thing. And I know it sounds hard and it sounds difficult because right now you might be in the place where I don't have nothing to be thankful for about that situation. But trust and believe God doesn't take you through anything for no reason. It's always a lesson behind everything. Life is always happening for you and not to you. And when you can really realize and see that life is happening for you and pull those lessons out of whatever circumstance you're in, that's when you know that you are on the right path to your healing. All right, y'all. Take care. Love you.